I was born and raised in Anniston, Alabama, 1949, and so through the 50s, my home was a place of refuge and a lot of dialogue about the happenings of the 50s, especially with civil rights and the plight and success of black people. Um, I became an activist on the day that the Freedom Riders bus came through Anniston and it was firebombed by the KKK members who had just actually, I guess, left their churches early and were in their suits and ties and white shirts, and at the same time firebombing and threatening the lives of the Freedom Riders. My dad, who did not attend church, came into our church and whispered to me what had happened, and myself and all the other young people ran out of church, and actually they had to stop church. My dad, my uncles, brother-in-laws, and so many other black men in the city and women went to the site, and my dad came back home telling me about this little white girl who was the same age as myself, and how she had withstood the KKK. I later met her, but it gave a profound place in my life to begin as an activist. So that night, I went to my first, what we used to call mass meeting, which was held all over this country almost every Sunday night during the civil rights movement. And mine was at 17th Street Baptist Church in my hometown, and I never missed a mass meeting after that until I went off to college. So that was the beginning of my activism, and that's along with the many people who came through our household, sisters in college, and right in the heat of the marches, the sit-ins, and they sending me material and books. My brother-in-law, Reverend Willie Joe Robertson, who knew Martin Luther King, was at Morehouse as a freshman when King was a senior. So I had all of this surrounding me, and it was a great